Hello, my name is Andrew Taylor, and I'll be doing my persuasive speech on all Americans should be required to carry health insurance. Today in America, in the economy, many politicians are fighting for universal health insurance. That is pretty much where the government pays for health insurance for all Americans. They have that freedom and that right to be able to go and see a physician without the worries of medical bills. There have been many Americans who want to see a doctor, but know they are not covered. Those are the uninsured that deal with the unaffordable medical bills when they go to see a physician. These bills can transition into debt since most of the uninsured have low or moderate incomes and have little, if any, savings. In 2009, there was a study of 49,000 people per year that died due to the lack of health insurance. The reason that I chose this topic is because raising a family without being insured is really risky. There are three main points that I'm going to focus on in persuading you that we need health insurance. Number one is the benefits of being insured, the percentage of uninsured, and the cost of insurance. Health insurance is a right that I think, as an American, and every American should have it. The personal health of an American is very important to not just our nation, but also to our ecosystem as well. Benefits of being insured. Number one, it helps with health and financial risk. It helps with unexpected medical costs. You receive free preventive care like vaccines, screenings, and some checkups. Health insurance covers essential health benefits. Secondly, it also protects from high medical costs. For an example, fixing a broken leg can cost up to $7,500. Not too many people nowadays have that in their pockets or in savings. The average cost of a 3-day hospital stay is around $30,000. Cancer care can cost hundreds to thousands of dollars. And for many people that have either had children before, they know how expensive it can be or how long they can be in a hospital after they have children. Or if somebody has an illness in their family, they know how much doctor bills can become once they stay in the hospital longer than 1 or 2 days. Lastly, they pay less. You pay less before deductibles. In this, we talked about the benefits of health insurance in America. Now let's cover the percentage of Americans that are uninsured. So, the number of uninsured in America in 2013, more than 44 million people lack coverage. 27.6 million people remain uninsured in 2016. So, with the uninsured, the rate of death from being uninsured, studies from Harvard Medical School and Cambridge Health Alliance found the working age of Americans uninsured have a 40% higher risk of death than those who have private insurance. Nearly 45,000 people or 45,000 deaths have occurred from lack of health insurance, which comes from a study from the American Journal of Public Health. So if those individuals would have had insurance to where they can know they can go and get covered to see a physician to fix whatever illnesses they might have or get any medications that they might have, they still might be here today. My last point will be the ACA, or Affordable Care Act, which a lot of us know as either Obamacare or just the ACA as Affordable Care Act. There's two main points that I'd like to speak about on that, which will be how it protects pre-existing conditions and inclusions of health insurance. Most people that need health insurance can't afford it due to the fact that they have pre-existing conditions and private insurance will not cover. But under this, they are covered with their pre-existing condition. No insurance can reject you due to having a pre-existing condition. No premiums can be raised upon you or refuse benefits for you. I know most times that privatized insurance consider certain illnesses, maybe even pregnancies, a pre-existing condition, and they won't cover those individuals for those conditions or illnesses that they might have. Or they might even raise their premiums to where they're just outrageous and unaffordable. The inclusion of health insurance, what all the ACA covers within that, or just health insurance in general. It includes breastfeeding equipment, birth control, counseling are included with that health insurance package as well. It also includes mental health services and provided with health insurance coverage. So it's just not going to see a doctor. It's also for those that need psychiatrical treatment. They can use the health insurance for those type of related issues as well. Now that we talked about the ACA, percentage of uninsured, and also benefits of being insured, let's consider if you're in a position of a pre-existing condition, or if you're needing to get health care but you cannot afford health care, privatized insurance. What would you turn to? What would you do if you needed to see a doctor and you can't afford the medication, or you can't afford to go and see a doctor? What would you do in that case? In conclusion, insurance for me is a preventative measure for uncertainty of accumulating high medical bills. I think it's really important that we have health insurance for all Americans, just because it's a right. And there are many people that are suffering from illnesses, sickness, for many years that have never seen a doctor. And some of the illnesses can be avoided, some can be stopped, some can be cured, some can be studied, and therefore we can make cures for a lot of diseases or anything of that nature if people are able to have that affordable health care, or have health care in general, to get those problems fixed that they might need. There's a quote from Bernie Sanders, and many people might know him. Do we, as a nation, join the rest of the industrialized world and guarantee comprehensive health care to every person as a human right? Or do we maintain a system that is enormously expensive, wasteful, and bureaucratic, and is designed to magnetize profits for big insurance companies, the pharmaceutical company, Wall Street, and medical equipment suppliers? With that quote, it's pretty much saying that too many companies are benefiting, privatized companies are benefiting from Americans and not necessarily helping or assisting Americans in their needs. I say, once again, insurance and health insurance should be a right for all Americans to where they can afford it, and they also can seek treatment that they need to be well, live longer, and have a better life. Thank you for your time, and hope you enjoy the presentation.